Hello and welcome to Swift TV. I'm Blair Jacobs, here once more at Swift HQ in East Yorkshire. Today to find out more about a brand new exciting system that is being launched across all Swift Group's premium caravan and motorhome ranges for 2016. Now, you don't need me to tell you how technology has changed and how quickly it's done so over recent years. To a greater or lesser extent, it is, whether we like it or not, part of our everyday lives. From the supercomputer of the 1960s, the size of, well, that thing probably behind me, to today's micro technology. And the speed of change and the advancement of change is nothing short of breathtaking. And listening to customer research, Swift Group is once again staying ahead of the curve by developing and introducing an exciting new system that will benefit the customer user experience whether they're in a Swift caravan or a motorhome. Now, with the advent of smartphones, tablets and wireless technology, Swift has got together with one of its key suppliers, a company called Sargent Electrical, to develop Swift Command, exclusive to the Swift Group. Swift Command is to be introduced to the Elegance, the Continental, the Conqueror and Elite ranges of caravans as standard for 2016, and also as standard for 2016 on the Contiki and the Bolero motorhome ranges. So what is Swift Command? Swift Command is a control system that encompasses a new intelligent power supply unit with a smart LCD control panel that allows viewing of enhanced system information and related functions. Now, this can be remotely linked via the Swift Command app, which allows remote control or monitoring of certain vehicle systems and access to further information. Areas such as power management information and control, temperatures and heating, lighting and dimming, water system data and pump control, GPS vehicle tracking, all can be accessed remotely. Now, perhaps I shouldn't admit this, but I'm not the most technically advanced individual, so I needed some help to explain more about Swift Command, and who better, frankly, than Swift's design director, Chris Milburn. Chris, what makes Swift Command so special?
Well, the clever thing about it is the new power supply unit, which can communicate intelligently with all the appliances in the van. Now, all of our suppliers have worked very hard to make sure the appliances now can communicate effectively using the new CI bus electronic protocols. Now, the first thing you'll notice about the new system is that we have a new easy to navigate control panel. Now, this control panel has a new LCD screen in the centre of it, flanked by a series of buttons. Now, for customers who are used to our current control panels, they'll be familiar with the overall functionality. The system itself is a scrolling system, so at the sort of top level it provides information that is the basic information that the customer needs to understand the status of their caravan. However, for the more technically minded, they can scroll down into a number of sub-levels, which gives the opportunity to actually customise some of the settings within the system and to look at the details of some of the components within the product.
What new features does it have?
Well, there are many new features. Some of them are just enhanced features of the current control system, and many of them are completely new. One of the new ones that customers might find quite useful is the AC limiter. And what that does is it prevents the awkward situation sometimes on site when you trip the electric hookup system. So what you can do with the new system is you can set a limit, or set the limit that you have on the site through your control panel. And then if you exceed that limit, for example, by boiling a kettle, plugging in a hairdryer, etc., then the system automatically manages and controls that peak usage by turning off a background appliance, for example, the fridge or the heating system, but only momentarily, just so that when that peak has passed, the whole system then goes back to normal, therefore preventing the site being tripped or the hookup being tripped. There are a lot of other new features. In particular, you can tell what the temperature is inside a vehicle and outside the vehicle. You can measure the humidity. The heating controls are now accessible through the control system. There's a clock within the system, so therefore it also allows you to set the heating system to come on and off at certain times of the day, or indeed over a period of days. There's an automatic fresh water fill system, which essentially prevents you from overfilling the tank and has an auto shut off. There is a blown fuse indicator and many more functions. But I think one of the other key things that is fundamental to this system is the ability to actually operate it remotely through an app.
Yes, now this sounds really interesting. Tell me more about this app.
Yes, this is a really exciting development, and we believe it's an industry first. It's part of our drive to try and make caravans easier to use and to keep pace with the ever-changing mobile technologies. Now you can download this app onto any iPad, iPhone, Android phone or tablet, and it gives you direct access remotely to the Swift Command system. So you've got access remotely from your seat, your favourite seat within your caravan or motorhome, or indeed in any location, be it 100 or so miles away. So all you need is Bluetooth connection and a telephone signal. The app is a very easy to use menu system, it's very intuitive.
Well, I think it's high time we had a look at this app. Can you show me what it does?
Yes, of course. Let me demonstrate on this iPad here. Now the first thing you'll notice is a series of very easy to identify icons. If we go through them one at a time, then this is the power control systems. So on here, for example, you can see the health of the leisure battery, the state of the charger. You can see the solar panel, whether it's operating correctly or not. If you've got a motorhome, then you'll be able to see the state of the vehicle battery and also the main supply information. If we go to the heating systems, you can see here, first of all, you can see what the temperature is inside the van, what the temperature is outside the van. We're monitoring also the humidity. Because the system has a clock embedded within it, then we're able to program the heating to come on and off at different times of the day, or indeed over a 7-day period. You might decide, for example, to put the hot water onto boost at certain times of the day, or normal at other times of the day, or turn it off. So it's all highly customizable for different customers. Here we have the lighting. Now the benefits here are you can turn the lighting on and off remotely, but there's also a dimming function. So here we're able to dim the lights down in different zones within the caravan. Of course, the other beauty of this is you can turn your lights on and off from somewhere completely remote from the caravan.
Well, I was going to say, this isn't just while you're sitting inside, is it? You can be at home getting ready to come to the caravan and set it all up before you leave. Absolutely,
or you could be enjoying the facilities on a particular campsite and then late in the evening coming back to your van, you could turn your awning light on, or indeed the lights are within the vehicle, so that you can see easily back to your van. Or of course you can turn the heating on. If you feel that the temperature is getting a little bit chilly, you feel, oh, we'll put the heating on for the van, when we get back it'll be nice and warm. So moving on then to the water. So again, here you can tell whether your fresh water tank is full or not, whether your wastewater tanks are full or not, and the ability here to turn the pump on and off. So you can hear there the pump coming on and off. And the ability to use the auto freshwater refill, and that's essentially an auto shut-off. So that when you put your tank, connect it to your Aquaroll, and you get it to transfer the water into your internal tank, at the point where the tank is full and your Aquaroll is now virtually empty, instead of having to remember to turn it off or be standing by it, you can leave it automatically to turn itself off, just making it a lot easier to get the caravan set up on site. So, moving back then, the other functions on here are a tracking system. Now the tracking system allows you to identify exactly where your motorhome or caravan is. So that's quite useful if it's in storage and you want to just check that everything's okay with that particular, with your van. Or indeed if you're on a campsite and you've gone off for a walk somewhere and you think, well, how long is it going to take me to get back to my van, back to my campsite? You can use Google Maps to direct you back to your caravan. The other thing we've got here is a connection straight through to our website, so you can again review the website and indeed some of the Swift TV footage that's on there. There's the opportunity also to access directly into your technical handbook, so we're able to connect directly to the van that you're in and give you the information for the particular handbook. And the other functions on here are really administrative things. There's the Bluetooth connection to make sure you're paired correctly with your command system. The ability to set alerts. So in here you can have your telephone number, and then if there are particular messages you want the system to send to you, my water tank is empty, or the battery is now in poor health, that can text you and let you know that there is potentially a problem that they might want you to deal with. And the last one there is your account details, just to make sure that all the information is there about your van and how to contact you through some of the systems that are on here.
Chris Milburn talking to me more about touring in the 21st century. thanks to Swift Command. Of course, if you want more details, you can visit your local dealership. And the website has it all. Of course it does. swiftgroup.co.uk. Lights have gone out. Guys, we've lost the... Hang on a minute.
Hello, Blair.
Chris, did you take that tablet with you?
I told you it works remotely.